We're gonna do some Q&A today. What the heck? Okay, the question of the day is, I'm buying a house in Houston. We've made it through the first part. We're in inspections. Should I get the seller to make repairs? Should I just ask for money? Or should I reduce the price of the house? Of course, there's gonna be some negotiation back and forth. Okay, let's look into these couple different scenarios here. So, you can A, just ask for a straight price reduction. Well, that's easy. But if you ask for a straight price reduction, it does reduce the amount of your mortgage. Let's use $10,000 for an example. I've got a problem. I need a new roof, 10,000 bucks, right? Let's ask them for $10,000 off price. Well, that's good and all. That's gonna lower your monthly payment by about 70 bucks. But are you gonna have the additional $10,000 in your bank account to then put that roof on after closing? If you do, great. You want a lower payment? Go ahead and get the price reduction. Clean and easy, quick, no problem. Of course, the sellers will need to agree with you. Good luck. Number two, let's use that same roof for an example. Hey, we need a new roof on this house. It's gonna be 10,000 bucks. You could leave the price the same and you could ask for $10,000 in contribution. Now, the thing about contribution is if you don't use it, you lose it. Now, I know you're like, well, we're gonna use it, no problem. But does it fall under the guidelines for your lender of being able to use it? What I mean by that is if you get $10,000, it only offsets closing costs. It's not cash at closing. It offsets closing costs and the amount you would actually be bringing to closing. So you want to get with your lender and say, hey, lender, we're going to negotiate $10,000 for a new roof towards our closing costs. Can we get that amount? Can we use the whole thing? And they're going to say, let me calculate. Yeah, you're going to be good to offset the $10,000. Therefore, you're bringing $10,000 less to closing. It's a technical video, leaving that $10,000 in your bank to then get the roof after closing. The guidelines, generic guidelines, of course you'll want to get with your lender, is if you're doing an FHA or VA, you can get up to 6% of the purchase price of your home in contribution, but only if you use it. So let's use an example here. Let's use a $400,000 house. Bear with me. $400,000 house, VA or FHA, you can get up to 6%. 6 times 4 is 24. Are you gonna need 20? Let's say we've got a big house, we need a big roof, it's $24,000. If you get the $24,000 from the seller, stick with me, and you ask your lender, can we get all 24? They're gonna say, no way, because your closing costs are not gonna be 24 grand. If they are, get a new lender. It's gonna be 12, 10, 12, maybe 13.5. So if you ask for 20, you're gonna end up giving 7 back to the seller at closing. You're gonna feel like you got scammed at the last minute because you didn't realize that you were exceeding the amount you would need. If that doesn't make sense, I'm always here for you. If you're getting a conventional loan, you can get up to 3%. So once again, let's use that $400,000 price point. $400,000 price point, 3% is 12K. If your roof is 13, you can get 12, and you'll have to make up the difference by 1K after closing. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's go back one more thing. If you're buying an investment property, you can only get up to 2%. So a lot of times people don't know, they're buying an investment property, oh, we can get 3% or we can get 5% back from the seller to do the foundation, do this after. It's 2% max. So going back to that $400,000 home, typically people aren't buying a $400,000 investment property in Houston, but if you are, $400,000 home, you can get 8K back. Any more that you ask for is going back to the seller and your feelings are going to be hurt at closing. Make sure that you know and get with your lender on how much you can actually get and what you can use it for. So we've talked about reducing the price. We've talked about getting contribution from the seller for repairs or anything else, right? To then use after closing. The third one is, can we get repairs done directly by the seller? Yeah, sure, you can do that all day long. A lot of sellers are unwilling, but if they are, you're just gonna wanna make sure that they're using trades that you trust and you get invoices and you understand the full scope of the repairs they're doing. And then if you get that done, well, great, you just won the game. So if you've got questions on reducing the price, getting contribution, or having a seller make repairs, I'm always here, phone call away, you can reach out. Steve Kinne, call me. If you found this video helpful, we'd love for you to subscribe and check out our others. Thanks for watching.